Hello everyone and welcome back to the latest UK map for Omsi 2 in 2025. That is right, it is Cranleigh, the fictional UK map based off a city near south in the south of the UK near London. Today we are driving the next route along, which is the Park and Ride tree from Grosvenor Place to Adl Adlington Park and Ride. And we are driving with the Volvo Olympian because it's a park and ride, so we can use the oldest buses out there for this. And I'm also trying to use buses that are less memory intensive, because otherwise Omsi will run out of memory. I'm not going to have time to restart it to record more videos. So I forgot how to start this bus up. Also, I apologize for the last video. I didn't have the volume on. I had the volume on too high. So I've put it to the lowest setting here, so that way you guys can hopefully hear me better in this video. This will probably be the last commentary video I do of Cranleigh. The rest of them are just gonna kind of just do with no commentary, because there isn't really much for me to say. I've kind of given my overviews of the map. It's a nice addition to Omsi 2. You know, it's fairly it's the usual standard of quality for a fictional UK map. You know, my main grief with it is just it's a big pain to install, because there's just so many dependencies that are kind of all over the place, and it's not as easy as other maps to install. But look, you know, that's fine. Like, you know, it's survivable. Like, it's not the end of the world, as they say. You don't have to download the map, and it does have a nice variety of scenery. You know, it has a nice mixture here, like, of streets and city centre, and I haven't really seen outskirts yet, but we'll see the other lines that might go out in the outskirts. I haven't really looked to read me. And it's always nice to have new additions to Omsi 2, even though I'm always trying to actually stop playing the game. So these things do kind of bring me back to playing it, which is not necessarily what I want. But, you know, it is nice for this game to still get new stuff developed, because there's obviously loads of buses being developed, but unfortunately maps not so much. It would be nice to have a replacement for Omsi 2, but unfortunately that's not seeming very likely. So yeah, there's all that kind of jazz. So we're going this way. This bus also obviously is beta. V3 released this as a beta. I don't think it was ever completed. It might have been. I don't think so.
That's a bad driver.
So you might have remembered these areas from the line 2.
You
You know.
let you loose with this bus.
So here we are at our next stop. As you can see, we're being very efficient with how we're driving. Yeah, probably should have chosen a bus that's not a flip dot or with roller blinds, because obviously you can't see the destination. I do apologize about that, but it's a bit too late now. So yeah, that's kind of really all there is for me to say. Like, I don't really have much to say on Omsi 2. Like, it's just I've kind of moved on. Like, to be honest, like, my kind of games are City Skylines. I've always preferred that. Like, that's kind of the main thing. I will be playing City Skylines 2, and I'm making videos of that. And I see some of them are doing quite well, so, you know, I plan to continue along that sphere. Simulators, I do want to get, like, I want to do some Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's like, I kind of like these driving simulators where you can drive, like, in you know, in real places in Europe. The bus, like, I'm meaning to just try out. I'm not the biggest fan of, like, see, for me, driving simulators are nice, but they kind of get boring after a while. Like, they kind of get repetitive. Flight simulators also has a radar. But yeah, as you can tell, the channel has moved over to more real life stuff. But you know, at the same time, now we turn. I am using the wheel. I haven't used the wheel in ages. I'm actually very happy with the wheel, because I got it for a steal. I got it for like £130. I think now the cheapest you can see these is for £170. It's kind of mad how inflation has kind of actually meant that some things have held their value, and it's kind of been a case across the board, and I think I might have taken a wrong turn here. So let me just go back and see what I was meant to do. No, I was meant to go left, but yeah, what do I do once I go left? So is this PR3? No, that's 24. So maybe I have to go this way. Yeah, so there's a little glitch in the system. Oh, for flip's sake, what the flip does this PR3 go? This is this way. It can't be this way, because this is back where we came from. So, PR3, Park and Ride tree. Yeah, I say these waypoints are a nuisance to make. So, oh yeah, we have to kind of do this, because otherwise we're going to end up in the wrong place. So, don't tell me we actually have nowhere to go. Let's see the waypoints here. All routes, that's not very indicative. That's also not very indicative. See, because the park and ride, I presume, doesn't actually all other routes. I presume I'm not really meant to be stopping. This is not what I want. Oh, yep, I think I saw PR3. Yeah, so I think park and ride is meant to be like an express, so I actually don't know how it's meant to work. But yeah, I'm not meant to stop at all these stops, which actually goes, this is an express, so we're going to go full speed ahead. I'm just going to turn off the heater because it's getting warm here. So, yeah, ignore me crossing the red lights. Yeah, because I don't think I'm meant to stop here. Yeah, kiddo, sorry, do you see P parking light number 3 written there? Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, the teacher had to read and write in school, so there's no excuse. It's just gonna have the same sounds to B70, I like when it does that, you know?
Dear me, this is jolly well unacceptable.
Sorry, sometimes when you twist the wheel and you don't know where the button is, it's not in the natural position, so it's, you know, can be a bit of a make 'em trying to find it. Yeah, so this parking lot 3 is seeming to be a lot like the 2, so yeah, obviously these are kind of more central routes. I look forward to doing the less central routes. I like the rural scenery more, I like driving more on country roads.
You're the worst
That
bus
driving
driver
is disgraceful.
ever.
Put me off the next stop, please.
Yeah, well, not happening.
Why are you driving like a maniac?
Hey, you know what? Don't matter how
Actually, I'm gonna get a screenshot here. I think this will be a nice thumbnail. Yep, there we go. That's gonna be a thumbnail. Oh, for flip's sake, I hate this bloody F11 button. Why is there a button that serves no purpose? Like F11, like who will ever actually use F11? Okay, anyway. Flip's sake. Sorry, I'm getting don't hate the game, hate the player. No, don't hate the player, hate the game. I actually do hate the game, yeah. So anyway, away we go. Yeah, as you can see, no parking right there, so we continue straight ahead. So it is a readme. It is quite long. I mean, when I say long, it's detailed enough. Although there's a typo in the top in 2017. So yeah, this map came out 7 years late, clearly. But yeah, because I think what happened was the guy just gave up on the map in 2017, and I think at some point he just came back on it. I feel like these days, it's not like it used to be. Developers don't really talk as much about like what's in development. They kind of just release stuff. I guess it makes sense because the community sometimes can be a bit like demanding and being like, oh, when is this being out? When is this being out? Blah blah blah. It's like people don't realize how painstaking making a map can be. I think we just go straight ahead. Just like a dual carriageway, so this, I presume this was like technically be the dual carriageway to London. Oh, so we're in the wrong lane. The parking ride goes in this lane. Where does parking ride go? Hopefully I haven't missed the exit. Did I activate? I think I might have. Yeah, I accidentally activated the parking brake. Park and ride! Nope. Which way am I meant to go? A3, yeah, okay. I might have messed this up a bit. Okay. Oh, that's a nice little underpass. You don't really see those kind of foot underpasses, like pedestrian underpasses in the UK generally. So obviously I missed a stop somewhere. Yeah, if you press the brake, it makes these kind of whoosh sounds. I don't know if I was meant to turn here, for example. Nope. Yeah, so where is our exit? London Road, yeah, so this is, oh, look at that. My vibe was correct. It is a road towards London. So yeah, P+3 goes here. Okay, so I think he just forgot to put in park and ride. Our bus is probably moving because I haven't put the handbrake on. So yeah. Yep. Let me put the handbrake on. Third exit. So I mean, I guess like there isn't really anywhere else I can go. Like, you know. Why did I choose to drive this route? But isn't this where we came from? No, maybe not. So I just don't want to end up going the wrong way and kind of wasting everyone's time. Okay. This is not looking good. Like, so where does this bloody bus go? Like, you know, like High Street. I don't know where Adulting Park and Ride is. So this is a bit of a dilemma. I think that nope, there's nothing that way. So nice little overpass. It'd be nice to actually have a route that goes on it and go full speed ahead. Nice little lake there. 24. So maybe it's this way. Maybe not. Where am I meant to go? When is it meant to snow? Where does this bus terminate? Where do I call home? Where is this bus going? Where does a park and ride end? Where does it begin? Where do I go? So I think we might have had we might have been misguided, to say the least. We have been misguided. We have been misguided. So park and ride tree. Does it go here? No. So park and ride tree goes straight down, and then it goes here. Well, it does not go there. And then you see this is where it all goes wrong. So yeah, folks, I think unfortunately this route, there is a bit of an issue in that the waypoints don't tell you where to go, and obviously I am not a psychic, so I don't actually know what way to go. So given these circumstances, I'm just going to stop this video here, because it's going to be a bit of a waste of time me trying to figure out where this is meant to go, because as you saw, we kind of exhausted the potential places I can go to, and well, it's a bit hard to kind of determine, to say the least. Some warehouses here, like, there just isn't really any opportunities here, and so yeah, look, I guess that's just our luck. We ended up with a bus route that has no route. But folks, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Might have been a bit of a waste of time, I do apologise, but yeah, that happens. And yeah, this is Cranleigh. Look, notwithstanding the fact that the parking lot tree doesn't have waypoints, it's still a decent enough map. Just a bit too many German objects, I think. I want to say there's a bit too many German objects, which does take away a bit from the UK feel. So yeah, but look, it has the splines, it has everything else. So yeah, thank you for watching, folks. Until next time.